Jamieson with Success Mortgage Partners.
And I'm Justin Allender, and today we're going to talk about homestead exemption. Kristin, what is a homestead exemption?
Well, in the state of Florida, if something's considered your primary residence, which ultimately means you've lived in the home or will live in the home for at least 6 months and 1 day out of that calendar year, you're entitled to special tax savings. Up to $50,000 off the assessed value of the home. Is what, if it is your primary residence, potentially you could be paying your property taxes on, which is super cool. So it gives you a savings of about $500 to $700 a year if you have your homestead exemption on the property.
And I know we have a lot of snowbirds here in Central Florida. What's the qualifying amount of time a year for it to be your primary residence?
Again, it's 6 months and 1 day out of the year. I don't really know who's checking that, but ultimately you can't have a homestead in another state. A lot of states do offer homestead exemptions in different capacities. You can't homestead in 2 different states. Definitely lots of benefits to having Florida being your homestead, as far as we don't pay state income tax. We get our $50,000 to up to $50,000 off our excess value of our home. We don't pay personal property tax on our vehicles. We don't pay tax on groceries. But I mean, that was a whole different tangent that we can go into a different day. But ultimately, 6 months and 1 day.
And the cool thing is there's other exemptions that you might be eligible for. So when you're filling out that application, you want to make sure you read through it very carefully. There's portability exemptions, there's Save Our Homes, widow exemptions. Disabled veterans could possibly get their property taxes reduced all the way down to 0. So make sure you're reading through that application thoroughly.
Absolutely. And Justin, when do applications need to be in?
They need to be in by February 29th. It's a leap year, so just make sure you get that in quickly.
Correct. And if you don't get it in by the due date, you cannot file for this calendar year after that due date. So ultimately, it's in everybody's best interest to get them in. Who doesn't want to save an extra $500 to $700 a year?
Don't pay Uncle Sam more than you have to.
Ever. If you or anybody you know have any questions in regards to homestead exemptions, property taxes, or anything about the great state of Florida, please don't hesitate to reach out to Justin or myself at 352-242-1535. Thanks and have a great day.